Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a drastically happy couple in love that loves reacting to some Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Oh yeah, we do.
And so this is Dragon Ball Z Kai episode 153. And if you want all our reactions to this wonderful series, check out the description of this video. We got a playlist there for you.
You almost sounded like a TSA video or something, like this wonderful video.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Just want to change it up, you know? I mean, sometimes it gets a little bit too... I don't know, like robotics the right way, but like, I mean, just, you know, just too familiar and you get used to it and then you start tuning us out and you don't actually pay attention to what we're saying because it's the same crap over and over again. By now, it doesn't even matter. No one's listening. You've already gone on to the reaction because you're like, I know what they're saying. They're saying the same shit over and over again that they've been saying, you know, on every other video. But you would have missed this right now. If you did not stay, you missed an amazing speech by myself. And kudos to me. That's all.
Yeah.
I can't wait to edit this and look at your face as I'm saying all this ridiculous shit.
This is right up there with Shakespeare's Mark Antony's speech and Let's Up the Dogs of War, and I'm sure some famous speeches in Macbeth and otherwise. Like this is right up there, baby.
Yeah.
I
did all on an iambic pentameter too.
Of course you did.
All right.
Previously on Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Bubblegum death.
Even Gohan, the monster who first appeared as a simple-minded butterball, is now...
All right!
Yes. So you're gonna have to go like Super Saiyan 3 in this form though. Oh, whoops.
No.
Blah, 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 blah.
Double. The ultimate warrior.
So I'm invincible.
Vegito.
Something is invincible.
I saw ultimate, so something is both ultimate and invincible.
All right, invincibly ultimate.
What about ultimately invincible?
That just doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
And I thought, I feel incredible.
That's got like more of Vegeta's voice.
Atterboo, are you scared?
Oh.
The merging of Vegeta and Kakarot needs a name. I think Vegito has an...
Your new form will somehow be able to go toe-to-toe with me, let alone win.
Nice.
Don't screw with...
Uh-oh. Maybe Super Saiyan.
No, I have a feeling that they're just messing around right now. Kind of like how, what's his face did?
Gohan Super Dick Boo?
If I'm being honest, that did sting some.
Fraction of my powers. More than that to finish you off.
You need to stretch more.
Yet, I'm sure you know what that's like. I mean, you've been absorbing my friends all day.
I'm happy to keep pounding you as you coach.
Nice. Oh. Boo butt.
Boo.
I will admit, you're clearly more powerful as one than you were as two separate fighters.
By myself.
All right, I've heard enough of your arrogance. I thought I might enjoy playing with you.
His arrogance hasn't even begun.
Yeah.
And I'm sorely disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
Satisfying.
Yep.
That's not bad.
Uh-oh.
It's the Boo that needs to lay off steroids.
Yeah. He's getting that like Bane Venom juice going.
What? No, you wouldn't! You can't!
He's gonna blow up the
Dude,
earth.
he's a psychopath.
Oh.
If you value your life, I suggest you get out of the way. Though, of course, once this... Or go down like a weakling!
Time to power up now.
Come on, Vegito.
Have you made your choice?
Of course I have. And I choose none of the above.
Yeah.
Know who you're dealing with yet?
Tiny Blast!
Go on and throw it. See what happens. Come on, what are you waiting for?
Did
He's
you
gonna
like
punch it.
catch it and eat it?
Yeah. Love it.
Don't you dare, narrator. Don't you dare.
No, it's way too early.
Come on, Vegito. Holy
Sweet. Yeah.
He punted it. Oh, the music is great.
All right, well, I guess some other world's gonna get freaking blown up. Bye, Moon.
Sorry. Yep, we just booped him in.
Yep. Again. Still earrings flapping. Well, that was fun.
Look at you striking a pose like you're the... Nigh that you've gotten strong, but bouncing that into space doesn't come close to making you better.
Huh.
Was that so? Would you like another demonstration then?
Yes. There you go. Nice. What a mean mug.
See, like, unlike with Gochan and Trunks, they know how to back it up.
Super Vegito. Well, that's original.
That wasn't bad.
It's you who doesn't grasp the scope of my powers. I've absorbed... And then screaming your head off is supposed to what? Get me on my knees begging for my precious...
But if you think absorbing my friends makes you the stronger one,
Bring it.
To convince someone you're better is by showing them you're finished!
Ah, yeah, he saw a little blood from his nose.
finish me. That's cute. You know, your nose is bleeding. I think I liked you better without it when you were fat.
The angrier I get, the more painful your last seconds become. You'll regret that.
Sure, dude.
Boiling the ocean.
Is that all you've got?
If you really want to do damage, then watch and learn.
Yeah! Holy crap!
Whoa. Okay.
Bye. Oh, no, there's still a little bit of him left. Gotta disintegrate that shit.
Like, yeah.
That all? Or do you want more?
Burn it.
Ugh.
How did that make you feel?
Nice try.
Okay. Sauna.
See me.
Nope. I can't. No need.
Ha.
How did you?
Because you're his bitch.
Using your sight to follow me, that's why you can't keep up.
Think you're so smart?
He's strong. Boo can't even defend himself from Vegito.
Three of the greatest warriors to ever exist in the living world or other world, and now two have combined into one.
Wow.
Eddie, in retrospect. Anyway, the Earth is saved. No, the universe is saved.
Dude, too soon.
Yeah. Do not jinx it, please.
Stop hiding under that rock.
Thorough. I respect it.
Ooh, skewered.
What's wrong? Is Majin Buu all out of trash talk? It's just sad. You could at least put in some effort. Or is this pathetic fighting display already the best you...
Yes.
Then I'm sorry for being hard on you. My mistake.
No, there you go. You got his rage. That Vegeta smile.
Like you laughing at me?
Is he gonna try to go inside him? Oh yeah, he is.
Here's a twist. I forced you to absorb me. I don't. As Vegito, I'm about to begin destroying your body from the inside out.
Puke him out.
You're the one who should be...
He's gonna poop you out.
A pressure cooker?
Huh.
At one tiny spot, as long as you're in my body, you'll be nothing more than a giant back pimple. You want to stay there or fight?
Oh yeah.
Well, that was disgusting.
Yes.
I am the greatest warrior alive in the whole universe.
So you keep saying.
I mock you. Yeah!
Oh.
I think he's pissed.
Yep. Serious roid rage.
I knew you had it in you, Boo.
Clenching so hard he's making his palms bleed.
Yeah.
He's gotten so mad. If I don't stop him, the energy he's releasing will rip a hole in space-time that swallows our universe.
Let's avoid that.
On power up a little bit more. Super Saiyan 3.
Come on, Vegito. You got this. Come on.
Oh, it's a cool image. There you go. And everything's back to normal. Fine.
Now, why don't you focus that power on me instead of the world? You said I'd pay for mocking you,
The superpowers have collided, but the battle is far from over. Which of these two fighters will finally earn the title of strongest? Vegito or Super Buu? Next, Dragon
That's
Ball
quite the
Z
shot.
Kai.
No, it's Super Dick Boo.
Yeah. Super Dick Boo. Once again, just like when it was Gohan kicking his ass, very satisfying when Vegito was kicking Super Dick Boo's ass.
I'm okay that we didn't see like the full culmination of this fight.
Oh yeah.
This, we didn't need to see a victory for this episode to be satisfying. To see Vegeta toying with him, to see the merging of those two, and sort of like the personality that comes out, which is predominantly Vegeta.
Yeah.
Almost always entirely Vegeta. Just very fun. And I think no knock on Goku, but we really needed Vegeta in terms of the personality going up against Boo, because Boo has been such a dick and so infuriating and caused so much harm that we need someone who is going to, at his most polite, sass him, but more so downright humiliate and belittle him, and that's more fun.
Yeah, that is a lot more fun. I'm glad we got to see the move of Boo going inside him, because I mean we saw that when he killed, which was awesome, when he like brutally killed the guy that was part of like the dog killing crew.
Yeah, and he deserved it.
Yeah, he deserved it. I mean, like, wish the guy that like actually shot the dog would have gotten that kind of treatment, but it was still, you know, he definitely deserved that. And seeing how we've seen kind of all the moves from the past for each of these characters kind of come into play, so I'll be interested to see like what new moves kind of come up, to see how this is decided. We had so much of the fight between like Gotenks and Boo. I think it was like 3 or 4 episodes. I mean, that like I'm okay with this. Like goes on for a couple more, like the fight over and over again. I mean, Boo almost ripped the whole like, you know, space-time continuum and reality itself. So he's obviously very powerful. I have no predictions on how it's gonna end. So which is kind of nice. Like I have no idea where this is going, like how they're gonna continue building it. Because like I said, the only reason I know it's going to keep going on is because this is only disc 2. I think we got like 2 or 3 more discs left. So I'm just like, okay, so it's got to keep going. I'm like, how are they going to continue this? Because this is, each time it happens, I'm like, it's like, this seems like the ultimate battle, but it can't be.
Like I said, there'll be an infinite number of iterations of Boo that we'll have to fight. But you brought up a really good thing in terms of Boo going.
I always do.
In terms of Boo going inside Vegito. Because his ability to counter that showed us a brand new element to his power and sort of like dimension to his fighting style, because everything that we see with their fighting style is very outward. It is very offensive and outward driven. So when Boo does go inside, there was that moment of like has he found sort of the Achilles heel here to Vegito, and like this is the way to do it because he's got nothing internally to fight this. So I'm really glad they did that, because it showed us a new dimension to how Vegito is so strong and so powerful, because he literally can stop Boo from moving around inside his body. He can control his energy enough to block that, and not just block that, but to contain Boo in an area, and be able to fight against him even within his own body. So that was very impressive. And I deeply appreciate, of course, this is Vegeta's voice coming through, but that was disgusting. Because it was.
Yeah.
So like, I appreciate calling a spade a spade.
And it felt like, I mean, Goku was the one to come up with that idea of how to like trap Boo inside there. It felt like Goku's like kind of like having more of the strategy of the fight, so Vegeta can focus on the trash talk of the fight, and what's going on in there. And so, yeah, so I like how they're, I mean, like, Vegeta, I mean, he's the louder of the two of them, and the more boisterous one. So it only makes sense that he's kind of like at the forefront, and like it's kind of more his personality as far as the trash talk and everything like that. But it's nice seeing those little parts of Goku that are in there as had Goku had some good trash talk towards Boo as well. Like when we talk about that one episode and when we went Super Saiyan 3, just like how kind of cold blooded he was towards Boo, and like kind of the same moment that Gohan had. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you. So Goku obviously has those moments as well. But Vegeta just kind of like perfects it.
And I'm not gonna lie, there's a part of me that kind of likes the idea of Goku letting Vegeta take the forefront in this, because I think Vegeta needs it. And I think Goku knows that. And I think Goku is the bigger man in that regard. And he has the more generous spirit. And so
I think joke.
No, but it works. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about that. I was like, I know this has a double meaning. But I think he also has the generosity of spirit to know that Vegeta needs this and to be willing to take a backseat. Because, like, Goku's ego is very healthy.
Yeah.
But part of having a healthy ego is not having to, like, stick it out there and wave it around all the time. You know?
You're still talking about egos?
There's a line in Harry Potter that
was a sharp turn.
I know, but because you're talking about, are we really talking about this? And I'm just say, there's a line in Harry Potter that Mrs. Weasley says to her twin boys, when she says,
"Oh yeah,
just because you can do this thing doesn't mean you need to whip your wands out every time." And I was like, we're not talking about wands. This line is not written for wands. Yeah. But same principle, like, you know, I think Goku knows that just because he is the strongest Saiyan, he is the strongest fighter, he doesn't need to, like, be out there and whip it around in everyone's faces all the time. Vegeta is the second strongest Saiyan. And this is not including Gohan, because Gohan has been a kid most of the time. So,
yeah,
like,
he's like half Saiyan, though. So.
Yeah. So, you know, when Vegeta was like, you have the two strongest Saiyans merging, like, Vegeta needs to have that prestige. He needs to have that title. It's very integral to his identity. Whereas I think, honestly, Gohan would hang up his cape if he didn't have to be a fighter anymore. Like, he's a fighter to protect people, but not because he has the same love of fighting that Goku and Vegeta have always seemed to have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Gohan definitely doesn't have that same love of fighting. When we saw it at the end of the Cell Saga, when he didn't even want to fight to, like, save the freaking world. He was like, I don't know. I really want to fight and kill somebody. But yeah, I mean, it is very fitting. Like, I mean, it's just a great grasp of knowing your characters. And for anyone that has done any sort of writing at all and really gotten into it, like, the best moments are like when you start to write and, like, it's gonna sound weird, like you don't really know where it's going, but like you want to take it somewhere, right? You want to take it in a certain direction, but like if you've built the characters right, the characters almost like take it in their own direction because you're writing them like they almost like are writing it themselves. It's a hard thing to explain if you haven't dabbled in writing yourself, but if you have and you got that moment, it's very cool because you're like, oh man, like I didn't even realize like this thought never even occurred to me on like what the characters were gonna say. But sometimes like when you first start writing and like you like are establishing your characters, you're like, okay, well I really don't know like how do I start this, and you're just like, you know. The character walking in the room. Hi, how you doing? I'm doing great. How are you? It's like, you know. But that's why I thought this was great because, okay, well, who should take over more, like Vegeta or Goku? Like, you know, when they merge, who should be what? Like, I don't feel like that was like a question. Like, they just kind of knew. So it's like, okay, so Vegeta's going to be the main personality because Goku's going to take a back seat because their personalities are so well defined at this point that it just writes itself. I
think that's why really great writers get so much credit, and not that they don't deserve it, but like they get credit for knowing their character so well. They simultaneously get credit for knowing their audience so well. Yeah. Whereas like in reality, if you build Field of Dreams moment, if you build it, they will come. But like if you build your characters well and you craft your story well, then your audience is in it with you. Yeah. And so then every decision you make is going to be, oh my God, they know their character so well. Oh my God, they know the audience so well. Because they're kind of one and the same. Yeah. Like you've built the foundation, you've built the story, your audience is in it. And now it's everybody's along for the ride.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want all of our Dragon Ball Z Kai reactions, check out the description of this video because we got a playlist there for you. Monkey butts and balloons.
I can't believe you put our sound check in there. Yeah. I don't know how many people are going to remember that that's our sound check.
No one's going to know that. Yeah. So that's what we do when we do our sound check. Yeah. I say sound check and she says monkey butts and balloons.
Because one day he asked me, he's like, sound check. And I was like, I don't want to do testing 1, 2, 3. That's boring. So I said the first thing that came to my mind, which was monkey butts and balloons.
And if you're wondering, like this, that was really random that you just said that out of nowhere. Then you didn't see the intro of this where I went off on a tangent because I was saying I got to mix it up every now and then so you don't tune us out when we say these things. Like, check out the description of this video to like get early ad-free access to Patreon and whatnot. And so, that's why I just kind of throw that in there every now and then.
Yeah.
So, thanks for staying till the end.
And paying attention. Well done, you.
Just keep in mind that our reaction to Dragon Ball Z Kai episode, I think this is 152. Sure, we'll go with that.
It's definitely not definitive.